There was a young man who was blind. He was panhandler, and he barely made it. The fellow was walking down the road one day, and he looked in the hat of that blind boy's that he was holding. There was only a couple of coins in it. And so he took quite a few coins out of his pocket and he dropped them into that hat. The boy heard them. And then the man said, "Can I see your sign for a minute?" And he took his sign and turned it on the back and wrote something on the sign and then turned it around and gave it to him and went on his way. Well, all of a sudden, the boy would hear the pattering of feet coming up to him and more money being dropped in the hat. And this went on all day long. And later on that day, that fellow that had done that came walking up, and the boy, keen sense of hearing, enabled him to hear the footsteps of that man and realize that's the same footsteps that seemed to bring me this good blessing. And sure enough, it was. He said, "Sir, are you the one that took my sign?" And he said, "Yes, I am." He said, "Well, what did you write?" He said, "Everything's changed." And the man said, "I only wrote the truth." He said, "I said what you said on your sign when you said, 'Please help me.' I turned it around and wrote, 'Today's a beautiful day, but I cannot see it.'" And when people came by and realized in their disgruntled, complaining nature that the day they were walking in they had not acknowledged, they suddenly felt the guilt. Wait a minute, I can see this beautiful day. He can't. And it motivated them to give. You know, a thankful person is a giving person. But an unthankful person is really a detriment to all those around. The Bible says, "Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for He is good. His mercy endureth forever." And if you're saved here today, be willing to acknowledge that to others and tell them that God rescued you in so many levels of life that if nothing else, if everything else had gone south on you and all of life had turned sour, you still have that which is most important to be thankful for: a salvation that is forever and ever and a home prepared for you in heaven. Be thankful.